we don't second guess. Unapologetic, we're bold and we're loud, shining light on the left shady crowd. Oreo Express, rolling down the track, exposing the lies, ain't no turning back. Conservative fire, we're speaking the truth. At Oreo Express, this one's for you. So grab your boots, let's take a stand for freedom, faith, and the heart of this land. Oreo Express, let's roll, let's go. So grab your boots, let's take a stand for freedom, faith, and the heart of this land. Oreo Express, let's roll.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Friday afternoon, Friday evening for you. For some of you guys, it is 4 o'clock here on the left coast, and we've been trying to go live for over an hour. Rumble has been down. I was wondering why it took us so long to break 100 viewers on the last show, and I didn't think anything of it. Thought, everybody's doing something on a Friday, and I go to log on about 2 hours ago to get the show kicked off. We had all kind of breaking news. Democrats are storming ICE detention facilities. A mayor being arrested by federal law enforcement. I mean, it was great. I'm like, I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live. And then I'm like, wait a second. Why won't anything load on Rumble? I go to Rumble, check all my phones, went over to my other laptop. I couldn't get anything there. And I'm even showing this not loaded. Hold on. I'm showing we're not even live yet. Are we live, guys? If we're live and you can see me, there we go. Wow, it took that long for Rumble to do that. So I don't know if you guys have heard anything that I've been saying, but Rumble is getting a major DDoS attack. We've been trying to go live for hours now. So much so that I'm going to try to do the raffle, but there's a problem is Rumble's so down that it's not showing me who did Rumble rants. I have all the Cash App, all the Venmo, everything else, but Rumble's not showing me, loading the correct screen to show me who did the Rumble rants on here. That obviously gets entries into the drawing, but it is getting better and improving as we talk. So at the end, we're going to go back through it. I got the wheel almost all set up. Check out the wheel. If you guys want to get in, this is your last opportunity. And so we're going to be having some fun there. If you guys want to get in, again, I am just waiting for the Rumble to come back up to where it'll allow me to look at who did Rumble rants, and that should be any minute because I couldn't even get on the Rumble website for the last hour. I even went out. Caden was in the pool, and I ran outside to rage, and I was like, "Hey, try to get on Rumble from your phone, from the app, from anything." Nope. And I went to Rumble on X, and of course they're getting attacked. And what a day to do it when everybody would want to go live and talk about Democrats storming a detention facility. We're going to talk about that. Thank you for letting me know I was live. It popped up on mine really late. But again, if you guys do want to enter the raffle, it is for 2 items. And hopefully we can get the raffle done today. If not, I will make sure we do it tomorrow. We'll do a live just for the raffle. But this 15 by 12 frame photo, it's the iconic Donald Trump and another picture of Donald Trump on the day that he was nearly assassinated. It gives his name, information, fight, and then says Donald Trump, July 13th, 2024, Butler, Pennsylvania. And then a cool little card game, Trump cards. So there's cards in here. And it's a game. It says the wackiest card game ever. And it'll have little sayings that are supposed to be from Donald Trump. And you got to say, is it true or fake news? It's Trump fact from fiction. So those 2 items will be shipped off to you Monday if you do enter the raffle and you are chosen. Again, we have the wheel of names up, so we'll be able to do that. And want to say thank you to everybody for being in here. Let me move this out of the way. We're going to start talking about stuff. Actually, while I'm here, we'll look one more time to see if we have dashboard. So I go to my Rumble dashboard. Nope. Not even the dashboard's working right now. Sir, 500 service not available. That's weird that my live stream works with the dashboard doesn't. So we'll figure all that out at the end. Check this out. We're not going to talk about that today, but we are going to talk about this. This was epic. Bill Mulligan tweeted this. It says, breaking. DHS officials tell Fox News 2 Democrat members of Congress have stormed ICE's Delaney Hall detention facility in New Jersey with a group of protesters and are currently holed up in near a guard shack on the property. Fox is told the group waited for the gates to open to allow a bus with ICE detainees to enter the property. Then they rushed past security. We got some great video. We even have Democrats assaulting federal law enforcement. We have the mayor of the area being arrested. And then we have the fake news trying to spin it like these people were just there to ask questions. You're going to love this stuff. Let me show you some of those, see what the next one is. Oh, these are out of order. Check out, here's one of them. Look at these protesters and what they're doing to ICE agents. And I want you to notice the person in red. That's an elected representative, a Democrat. And it looks like Menendez Jr. is right behind her. And as she's assaulting federal agents, he's trying to grab her and stop her from doing so. Look at, you can't see very well, but the guy in the right here has his hands all the way around the black lady in the red. This is absolutely chaos. You know what? Democrats care so much more about criminal illegal aliens. You never seen them do this before when someone's, let's just say, unjustly arrested. When there's an American citizen that's detained, they don't storm the facilities. They're flying to El Salvador, for God's sakes, to have margaritas with the MS-13 gang member. Do they really think this is what's going to work for them? Do they think this is good PR work? We got a lot more videos to show you. Then we'll get back to that one. Let's see. I don't know why. Hold it. Look at, there she was just shoving this officer right here, this federal agent, probably an ICE agent. I want to put it back. Right there's her arm on him, and she shoves off. Hold it. Now, what kind of world are we living in where we got our own, hold on. We have our own elected representatives, not for my party, but for the opposing party, storming an ICE facility where they keep some of the most dangerous criminals. Let me show you some other video here. This is insane. This is them, Democrats, screaming at ICE agent because they're working to get criminal illegal aliens off the streets. Check this out.
Don't tell me you can't put a hand on me. You cannot.
Oh, sorry.
Don't tell me you can't put a hand on me. You cannot.
So just to let you know, when you're told that you have to leave a facility, this is a federal facility. They insurrected the gates of the ICE facility. They were told to leave. Now, what's interesting is, let me show you this right here. This is a comment from U.S. Attorney. Remember, Alina Habba got appointed U.S. Attorney of this state. And it says, the mayor of New York, Ross Baraka, committed trespass and ignored multiple warnings from Homeland Security investigations to remove himself from the ICE detention center in Newark, New Jersey, this afternoon. He has willingly chosen to disregard the law. This will not stand in this state. He has been taken into custody. And look at that last line. Democrats love chanting this for the last 4 years. No one is above the law. I love this. I love this. What else do we got on this front? Hold on. Let me see. We got more. Trust me. This is another video right here. A different version. If you look, there's your elected member right there in the red. And look at what these poor officers are having to go through just because they want to get the trash and the cockroaches out of society and back into their own country. And not to mention, they're joined with a bunch of radical leftists, the same ones that go to college campuses, those same ones that advocate for open borders, the same one that advocate for the death of Donald Trump and Elon Musk and anybody wearing MAGA stuff. Every once in a while, I'll wear MAGA stuff. And what else we got? This gets good. Let me pull this one up. Check this one.
Get off of her! You cannot push it! You cannot hold this! You can't push members of Congress! Get off of her! You are fascists!
Look at him breaking in the gate. Look at him breaking in the gate, guys. What the hell? That guy got a dog right here. Look at this. Hold on. I just caught that. Look at this dude right here is carrying a freaking dog. And he's in there shoving at ICE officers. Every single one of those folks need to be locked up. Now, this is great. This is the mayor getting arrested. You see that ICE officer? I can read lips right there when he's looking at him. He's like, have you ever heard of the term FAFO? Because you're at the FO stage. Now, I haven't confirmed that, but my lip reading's been pretty good in the past. Let's see what else we have up here. This is just epic. Epic. How about this picture? I'm sure they arrested him because he was black, right? That's what we're going to hear, that these ICE agents are racist, and he was only arrested because he was black, right? No, he's arrested because he didn't follow, he trespassed, didn't follow officers' instructions to leave the area. And then what's this one say? It says, watch. Yeah, this is a little bit zoomed in of what we've seen. This is Representative LaMonica McIver in her red jacket, the black lady in her red jacket, is just screaming right in the face of ICE agents, which, again, you can do that. That's not against the law, that part of it, as long as you're not trying to incite. Oh, she got the hand motion. Let's see if we get some head bobbing now.
You escalated the situation. Don't tell me you can't put a hand up there. You cannot. Fuck you. This is a shit show. You cannot.
What? Oh my God. Democrats are the happiest people on earth. I mean, they're like Disneyland all day long, I'm telling you. And then you have people coming out lying. Democrats, of course. Let's listen to Senator Andy Kim and what he said. He said Mayor Baraka's arrest was shocking. How is that shocking for the party that says nobody is above the law? And he should be released immediately. I called ICE leadership, who relayed that the mayor was arrested for trespassing. However, video clearly shows the mayor outside the gates of Delaney Hall facility when he was arrested. I've reached out to DHS Secretary directly and am in touch with the members of Congress who conducted the oversight inspection. Developments are unfolding fast, and I will work to keep everyone updated. How much you want to bet that's a lie, and how much you want to bet I have video evidence that proves he was on the other side of the gate? Let me find that video evidence. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Don't take long. So, you look at these people are outside the gate recording this. There he is right there.
Please move out of the way.
Refusing to leave, refusing to adhere to the officer's orders.
That's not how this works. Sir, listen, I'm not asking you again. Right? I've already given you two opportunities now to walk out. You're gonna walk out.
I told them I was waiting for you. They're trying to arrest me. They let me in there.
This is what I mean. This is exactly what I'm talking
Exactly.
about. Like,
This is private property, and you cannot block the
Arrest you.
makes no sense.
Here's another one. Funny how whenever I look up what a Democrat says, I always know we want the opposite, but I always know it's not the truth. Listen to this right here.
That'll be the end of it when we
This
go
is
home
hilarious.
tonight.
And don't forget, you only got a short amount of time left to get in the raffle. If you guys want to get in for the 12 by 15 Trump, the framed Trump photo, and the card game. Sino just jumped in for 2, so we'll add Sino. But if you want to get in, guys, now's the time.
How this administration is trying to restrict Congress from doing their bare duties and the responsibilities that the people have elected us to do. What we just witnessed was just disgusting. I am very upset. I am very angry, and I am very hurt that they could be able to do something like that to us. These are people who are supposed to be officers, who are supposed to protect us, and they have done none of that. If they can treat 3 members of Congress like that, just imagine how they can treat people on the street each and every day, both undocumented and people who are citizens here in this country. It makes absolutely no sense to arrest the mayor of the largest city of this state who did nothing wrong. He went inside of the gate and told them that he was waiting for us to come out because we were conducting an oversight visit. They asked him to leave. He left out of the gate. Instead of the ICE officials that were here, who were supposed to be here to lead us on a tour, they then came out to have a huddle to talk about how the mayor was inside and that he should be arrested still because he was inside. They then came back out after the mayor was out here with you all, some of you out here. They then left us still. We're waiting for.
So she admits he trespassed. What about all those people on January 6th that went in the Capitol and then left? What about that? How about we treat them like we treated the J6ers? Let's give them solitary confinement. Let's give them no phone calls. Let's blame COVID for the reason why they're in a 8x8 or 10x10 cell. No big deal. These people didn't care about and have never cared about American citizens who are being unjustly persecuted. But now you have criminal illegal aliens. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Visit to come back out here and arrest the mayor who had already left off of their property from behind the gate. What we see here is despicable, and we should all be angry. This is unacceptable, and we should not allow this to be happening. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Rob Menendez.
I love this train. Hey, this train reminds me of Robert De Niro. Remember when I was questioning Robert De Niro and somebody set the car alarm off the whole time he was talking? That was epic. This is the same thing. God bless the train. That's the freedom honk.
Begin to describe what happened here today. It started as part of our core functions as members of Congress to conduct oversight of ICE and privately run detention centers, where we waited patiently for over an hour and a half, just waited to do what we've done together at Elizabeth Detention Center. We waited. And then we only saw action taking place outside where we were waiting, not knowing what was happening. We walked out to see what was going on. We saw Mayor Baraka out here by himself, mayor of the largest city in New Jersey, waiting for us to come back. ICE brought to meet the mayor of Newark over 20 armed individuals. 20 armed individuals to confront the mayor of Newark, along with 3 members of Congress. It was an act of intimidation. It was an act of intimidation not just to the mayor, not just to us, but to everyone watching. We know what ICE has been doing in our communities. We know that the president lied and this administration lies every day.
Administration hasn't lied. I just want to get this to you. He said if you are an illegal, they literally, before Trump was elected, remember at the Republican convention, when Tom Homan speak, I think it was maybe the same day or within 24 hours of Trump, literally, the Republicans handed out sign that said mass deportations now. That's what America voted for.
They're saying they're going after criminals. It is not true.
If you are in this country illegally, you are a criminal.
They feel no weight of the law. They feel no restraint on what they should be doing. And that was shown in broad daylight today when they not just arrested the mayor of Newark, but when they put their hands on 2 members of Congress who are
Put their hands on 2 members of Congress. The video shows you folks shoving federal officials, and your lies will probably get you charged.
standing behind me. How is this acceptable to anyone in this country? How is this acceptable? I fight along with these 2 incredible women every day for the people of New Jersey. We fight for the country that we should be. What we saw today is the country that we live in under Donald Trump and his Department of Homeland Security, under his ICE, does not reflect who we are as a country. It reflects everything wrong with the moment that we're in.
So he doesn't mention what with the video we showed you where they're storming and pushing on federal agents to insurrect an ICE facility. Were they going to release those criminals? Because we got a video here soon showing you who's in that facility. Just absolutely crazy. And House Republicans shared this. You got to love it. The caucus is growing. This is the Congressional MS-13 caucus. Look at it now. You got 3 new ones right here. That's the person you just heard speaking. And these 2 representatives here are joining these other ones that had flown to El Salvador to barter with El Salvador to return a human trafficking MS-13 wife-beating gangbanger because that's what they want on the streets. They want more Lake and Riley's dead. They want chaos to ensue. Thought that was just a beautiful one. Listen to this lie and how MSNBC is already trying to spin this.
District of New Jersey, Alina Habba on Fox News there on the arrest of Newark Mayor Ras Baraka earlier today. Mayor Baraka was arrested by DHS this afternoon while he was protesting outside of a New Jersey jail recently converted into an ICE detention center. It was the second time Mayor Baraka had held protests outside the facility, a new facility built to hold up to 1,000 people. Footage of the arrest was captured by Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman, who was also protesting at the facility today. Habba declined to say where the mayor was being held, simply that he was still in the state of New Jersey. Joining us now, Deputy Director of the Immigrants' Rights Project at the ACLU, Lee Gallant is here. He joins me.
Immigrants' Rights Project. This is who they bring in as like somebody from the ACLU. These are the open borders advocates. These are the ones that are suing Donald Trump over the deportations. If that doesn't tell you what you need to know.
And Rev, this is, in my view, a political move to deflect from the legal landscape where all they do is lose. What do you make of where the Trump administration stands legally on immigration?
They're trying to use this again to further their narrative. It's not going to work.
The courts to push back so much.
Let's see what else we got up here. This was Democrat Rep. Robert Menendez. And it sounds to me on MSNBC, he's on the phone talking to MSNBC, that he admits to using physical violence against federal law enforcement officers. Take a listen. You decide.
Over 20, and there's video. So it's clear to see there's a mayor of the largest city in New Jersey, 3 members of Congress, over 20 armed agents and additional ICE officials there. And then that is when they arrested Mayor Baraka. And there was an immense amount of physical interaction, not just with myself, but with Congresswoman Watson Coleman and with Congresswoman McIver.
We played some sound of yours.
Coleman and with Congresswoman Watson, not just with myself, but with Congresswoman. There was an immense amount of physical interaction, not just, there was an immense amount of physical interaction. There was an immense amount of physical interaction.
So I'm just going to tell you, we see this all the time in leftist protest where they tell people to move out of the way, get out. These people are charging a gate. That's what you watch there. These people are charging a gate. Police tell them to back down. They don't listen, and now they're going to try to play the victim. I'm telling you, with every last breath we got, we need to fight these piece of crap scum. Remember, take a look. Why are they right there? Why are they running towards the gate? Why are they pushing into the gate? Why are they doing that? Why? I can promise me, folks, I can promise you that if this was any of us, if I was out there with my camera and did that same thing, I would have multiple charges, some of them felonies, and we know that. We know that. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law. Listen to the people that are inside this facility. Let's get an idea who's in there.
Broke into this facility.
Who is housed inside this facility?
Well, thanks for having me. There's been for days protests outside of this ICE facility, Delaney Detention Hall, which was opened just in May. So it's very recent. It houses MS-13 gang members. It houses rapists, child predators, multiple, an MS-13 gang member, even a suspected terrorist. So these are really the worst of the worst in this facility. And the fact that the Democrats are trying to get these individuals out of the facility, but to set the scene here, Will, what happened was there was a bus full of detainees trying to get through the gate when these Democrat politicians and protesters stormed that gate and got to the first security checkpoint. So when you're seeing any of these people being restrained, it's because they illegally broke into this facility. And we can expect, I mean, a civilian, if they try to break into a detention facility, they will be physically restrained. Members of Congress also have to follow the law. Had they asked us to take a tour of that facility, we would have happily facilitated that for them. You heard them themselves saying that the facility was in good shape, Will.
Right.
And then the Trump team, the Rapid Response 47, I think even put up, let's see, where do I have it? Maybe. Meet the criminal illegal immigrants Democrats tried to release back onto the streets today when they showed up at an ICE detention facility in Newark. Let's see who they're so concerned about. ERO Newark, with assistance of FBI Newark, arrested Chinchilla Caballero in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Arrest of an alien served with NTA from pursuant, hold on. Active member of the MS-13. Intel collection team sent a referral to the ERO network identifying Ramos Marin as a subject in an active Interpol red notice, folks. An Interpol red notice. He's a fugitive from justice in Brazil. Let's see what this one was. Served with a warrant for arrest on IT. Another MS-13 gang member. Who else? Gosh, they really loves MS-13. Resisting arrest, possession of a weapon for unlawful purposes, gang affiliations with the Dominicans do not play gang. How about this one? Maximo Nunez. Aggravated unlicensed driving, assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, and interfere with custody of children. We need these folks back on the streets, according to Democrats. And I love the fact that just the Trump administration just puts out the cold, hard facts right away and say, this is who Democrats stand for, because this is the truth, guys. This is disgusting. We'll go back and watch some other video. Listen to Alina Habba, U.S. Attorney for the District of New Jersey. Listen to her on this phone call.
Of getting rid of criminals in this
is happening.
Well, I can confirm. They stated that we have put the mayor, Ras Baraka, under arrest. You know, it's very simple, Martha. As I've said in the state of New Jersey, as Pam Bondi has said in the United States, we will not stand for anybody getting in the way of getting rid of criminals in this country. It's very simple. Unfortunately, the mayor has publicly for 3 days been saying that he's going to break in, eventually did break in, was given multiple opportunities to remove himself, failed to do so, and has been detained and will be charged.
And where is he being held?
I'm not going to speak to that right now. He's obviously in New Jersey.
But he's in custody.
Yes. He has been arrested and will be charged.
So the report of these individuals, and we have a live, this might be from earlier, this particular video. This is from earlier. Okay, we're going to go back to the live shot in a moment. But these two members of Congress, can you explain the description of breaking into this facility, exactly what they did?
I'm not going to speak to things that are currently obviously under investigation. I think that if you look at their Twitter, they were very public about it. Look, here's what I'll say, Martha, very generally. There is a problem in this country with breaking the law for the purpose of grandstanding and political hierarchy. That will not stand in my state. That will not stand in this country. Pam Bondi has been very clear of it. If you want to take taxpayer dollars and fly to Venezuela or wherever and meet with MS-13 gang members and use your name to encourage criminals in this country, that will not work here. It's very simple. My job as U.S. Attorney in New Jersey is to protect the New Jersey citizens, to prosecute them, and to run the feds. And that is what we're doing. And when the mayor decides to break the law, when congressmen sneak through gates, you know, there's a problem with that. The truth of the matter is this. We have zero tolerance. As one of my very favorite attorney generals said, no one is above the law. And that is the truth. No one is.
Yeah, she's talking about Merrick Garland. I love it.
Above the law. But I will tell you one difference between this current administration and the DOJ is we're going to prosecute criminals that are hurting our country, hurting our states. I am very much on board with that in a very much unpolitical way. I don't care who you are. If you do it, we will come after you. And it is very simple. The mayor was asked to be removed. He was asked several times. He chose not to.
I'm loving this administration. These little, these people. Let me go back and I'm going to, because some of you guys weren't here at the beginning, I'm going to show you guys some video of what took place when Democrats stormed an ICE facility. Looked like an insurrection to me. I don't know. You guys decide, but let me go here. Rep. Eli Crane tweeted this. This is hilarious. It says, Dim storm New Jersey ICE facilities holding MS-13 gang members. And his tweet says, I'm starting to worry about my colleagues on the other side. Oh. Let me pull up some other ones. And then House Republicans also put out this statement here. It says, inbox, Congressional MS-13 caucus breaks into ICE facility and grows membership. This was a mailer they sent out for immediate release. It says, today, the Congressional MS-13 caucus issued the following statement after Democrats broke into a U.S. Immigrations and Custom Enforcement facility holding illegal aliens, including alleged killers, MS-13 gang members, child rapists, and more. It says, we applaud the actions of our fellow caucus members, and we will keep standing up for illegal gang members. We appreciate their continued support for House Minority Leader Jeffries, and we are looking forward to our next stunt. Obviously parody, but good. See if I
Hold it. Back up.
So if you guys didn't see that, you had 2 elected, maybe 3 elected. I didn't see the 80-year-old woman that's an elected representative. I want to show you this again. That's the ICE facility. They are blocking people from going in. These folks waited for a bus to go in and then, along with protesters, stormed the facility, assaulted federal police officers. See the red right here? Keep an eye on the red where the mouse is and the blue right here. Look at her shoving. Look at her shoving up against federal police officers. Now, in all reality, if we go off what happened with Michael Byrd and Ashley Babbitt, they could have been shot in the head. They could have been shot and killed and free and clear of any charges if that's what nobody above the law is under Democrat principles.
Goddamn Gestapo, that's what you are. New Jersey's Gestapo, right here. Put on brown shirts, you'll look more the part. Alcalde de Newark.
Thank you.
Como tratan a un hombre afroamericano, el alcalde de Newark. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, you're tough. Real fucking tough. Okay, you safe now, guys? Oh, you're safe now.
Interesting. Let's see what else we got here. For those of you just tuning in, here's another view of that. So you can oh.
You cannot push it.
They're telling him to stand back, and he just rushes in there.
Get over her.
Is this the one with the guy with the dog? Hold on. Yeah, look at the guy with the dog running. That is just like, what the hell? Trying to injure his dog. Look at him. He's pushing up against a federal agent, assaulting a federal agent. I hope there is multiple arrests. I hope that these people that did this, and I hope we see some good stuff coming. Let's see what else we find, if there's any new videos. We've seen that one. We've seen the fake news conference. Democrats protesting outside the DHS building in Newark, New Jersey following Mayor Baraka's arrest at Delaney Hall Detention Facility. They chant, "Free Mayor Baraka, abolish ICE."
Free Mayor Baraka! Free Mayor Baraka! Free Mayor Baraka! Free Mayor Baraka!
Abolish ICE! Abolish ICE! Abolish ICE! Abolish ICE!
I don't think we're going to win this war until we get a lot of deportations done, folks, and a lot of people locked up for everything they're doing. Let's see. I'm looking to see what else. So the one that forced her way in there, Democrat Rep. LaMonica McIver. Here's a video from her. Listen to what she said when they were protesting Elon.
Into a campaign, and they be given, we will not take this. We will fight back. Fight back. Fight back. And as I close out, because I know we've been out here for a long time, and God damn it, shut down the Senate. We are at war. Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war.
Declaring war right there. Declaring war. Imagine that. Let's see what else we come up with really quick. You know what? Let me jump on here and see if Rumble is back up and giving the statistics I need to do this raffle. Let's see. Rumble is not loading. I have the studio up. I'm obviously live, but let me try something else really quick. Dashboard. Open up. Oh, it might work. Account overview. I got to see who did the Nope, the rants aren't coming up. It's supposed to give me 60 days of rants, and it's not loading correctly. I'm going to try one more time before we end the stream. If we can't do it this evening, if we can't do it right now on this live stream, because I don't want to do it without Rumble rants. I know we had a couple Rumble rants that was entries. I will do it tomorrow. Oh, here we go. We got them. Okay. Let me pull this up. I'll just show you what I'm looking at right here, because these are all the people that were entered. I got to add Sino for 2. You notice up here, just so you guys know, it says Jalen, not Matt. Jalen, not Matt. Jalen's in there for 2. Matt's not. So I just want to clear the record so we don't have any confusion. Let's see. We got Raider 208, KLM 79. Jay keeps asking for 111. Jeff Swingdoggy. Oh, come on. Go to the next page. It's not going to give me page 2. Oh, it did. Texas Bigfoot for 2. We are going to get this on the road right now. Texas Bigfoot. Yay. Oh, come on. So Texas Bigfoot for 2. Sino was during today's live stream. Okay, let me open this back up. Oh, you know what? Let me see. That was... I gotta pull up my streams really quick and find out. It started on Tuesday for the first show on Tuesday. Let me pull this up. And thank you guys for your patience. Again, Rumble's been down. It's been getting a DDoS attack for a couple, few hours now. Let's see. You know what? While we're doing this, let me see if it'll let me do this. It will. Let's get this out of the way. We'll do this one. Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to NBA 2K25, the daily live event where the intensity of the NBA playoffs comes straight to your screen. Every day, we spotlight all the teams that have made it to the playoffs, capturing every electrifying moment from jaw-dropping buzzer beaters to thunderous dunks. Imagine sitting courtside as the action unfolds in real time. That puts you right in the middle of the excitement. Whether you're backing your favorite team or just love raw energy of high-stakes basketball, NBA 2K25 delivers the pulse of playoff action like no other. So gear up, get comfortable, and join us live, because every play, every pass, and every moment matters. Your ultimate courtside experience starts now. That's NBA 2K25. So let's see. Oh, come on, load my account. I think we got everybody. I think we do, but I'm not going to do it unless I can find it. I'm going to go over who we have here. Let me get back into the comments, if it will let me. Let's see if it lets me get in the live. It does. I got your comments. All right, let's check something out. This is who I have in here right now. I got Kathy Richardson for 2, Denise H for 2, Renee O for 5, Jay Lynn, not Matt, for 2. I got Haha for 11, Michael L for 2, Sansia for 2, Micro Taz for 2, Julie Heath for 1, Nola for 1, Karen Napier for 3, Cade Texas for 5, Old Uncle Bill for 10. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Old Uncle Bill for 10. Marcia C for 1. Raider 208. KLM 79. Jay keeps asking for 1. Jeff Sweeney for 2. Texas Bigfoot for 2. And Sino for 2. I'm going to look at the comments, see if I missed anybody that's in here. So if I missed something, let me know. And Matt was just $5 away from a whole entry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. He did a Rumble rant for $5. Man, these people. Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody say anything. Okay, let me check one more thing out. Man, that sucks at Rumble of all days. But my content, so it'll tell me. So the Summer of Love is where it all started. Summer of Love. So actually, Matt does get in. Oh, Jeff and Michelle Sweeney, because Jay Lynn did do a $5 Rumble rant during the Summer of Love. So that would be, but Jeff Michelle Sweeney cooked them up. So we're going to add Matt down there. Thank you. Let's see. Penny Loafer. We know who that is. What else we got? I think we're done. That was Texas Bigfoot. Yeah, that was the Saturday stream. Was earlier. It didn't start till Tuesday. We got Jeff. Jay keeps asking. Okay, let me do one more check really quick. And let me check Cash App. Let me do it on this phone. It's better. Hello? I think I was butt dialed by somebody. I won't say who it was. Might have been Matt. Might have been Matt. Might have not been Matt. Let's see. Cash App. So, Sino and Kathy, I got both you guys on there. Oh, shush. Now let me go over to Zelle. And we'll get this thing done and be off here by 5 o'clock. Be on the road. Come on, Zelle. Oh, we got another one from old Uncle Bill. We got old Uncle Bill in there for 5 more. Let me add that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. Come on, mouse. Oh, you. So I always check them right before we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's correct. And what haven't I checked? Venmo really quick. I think Venmo would have notified me, but transactions. Nope. Amber was the last one yesterday on the 8th after Michael L. Got 2 in there to make sure Michael L's. I think we're good to go. All right. I think we're good to go. Let's see. Rigged. So we got Matt in. We got Penny Loafer in there for 1, guys. We got Matt in there, and he's in the comments crying. Okay, you guys know the rules. 8 spins. Sugar Bear got it. 8 spins. So we're gonna hit shuffle 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are all shuffled. Let's open this up. And are we ready to rock and roll? Are we ready to rock and roll, guys? Who's ready? Who's ready? It is 4:56. I'm ready to go. Let's see who's going to win those items. And I want to say thank you for your guys' support. Again, the beginning of the month sucks because all our bills are due. And ever since cancel culture, it's just been a hard time to even get close to paying the bills. So I want to thank you to all the supporters, everybody that helps out. I like doing it this way because it's a fun way to do it. And when we can, we will. So let's check it out. I'm going to spin it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Renee. Oh, and she's in the house today. Renee, congratulations. It just went right past old Uncle Bill. Right past old Uncle Bill. So Renee, congratulations. Unless you moved, I think I still have your address. So congratulations, Renee. Again, thank you for your support, your continued support. We will get this shipped out to you Monday, because it's already 5 o'clock here. And we know how slow the people at the Clovis Post Office are. That's just an inside dig. I can't tell you why. No, I love my Clovis Post Office. One of the few that I can go into and enjoy. But good job, Renee. I'm glad you got that one, and I hope you enjoy it. And so thank you guys so much. I'm going to be taking Caden somewhere, go hang out with Caden tonight. So if anything breaks, I'll be tweeting maybe on Twitter. But other than that, Jeff, why are you so upset? I'll be tweeting if anything goes on, so make sure you're following us on Twitter, and we will do some type of weekend live. Now that we got this taken care of, we might do a premiere live because there's going to be a lot of stuff happening now. If the weekend was going to be dead before when Democrats stormed the ICE detention facility, I think that changed a lot of stuff. So you guys have a blessed weekend. Thank you once again for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we cannot do it without you. So thank you, everyone, so much, and God bless.
Well, hop aboard the Oreo Express, where truth don't hide and we don't second guess. Unapologetic, we're bold and we're loud, shining light on the left shady crowd. Oreo Express, rolling down the track, exposing the lies, ain't no turning back. Conservative fire, we're speaking the truth. At Oreo Express, this one's for you. So grab your boots, let's take a stand for freedom, faith, and the heart.